Beeks from Listen Local Radio here, checking in with another episode of Alive in San Diego. This time, I'm taking you along on our field trip to Julian, which took place on Monday, May 23rd. Our good friend Paul Thomas of Julian Hard Cider had invited Johnny and I up for dinner, a tour, and to talk about doing a festival. So I invited Andy Altman from Gigtown along, and we all headed up the mountain. We met Paul at Don's Market in Julian to grab our ingredients.
Down the menu again, if you will.
Let's see, we're going to do some good, nice, fat, carnivorous steaks.
Okay.
And then we're going to do roasted garlic and rosemary mashed potatoes, the original Caesar salad, and it's all local ingredients, farm to table, so it'll be awesome. So come on in.
Let's do it.
When you hear that hood owl howl, somebody died, babe, somebody died. Well, that train was going through the tunnel when it all caved in, babe, all caved in. Asheville Junction, Swanado Tunnel, all caved in. Babe, all caved in. Asheville Junction, Swanano Tunnel.
From the store, we headed to Julian Hard Cider's tasting room, which is housed in this adorable roadside mall located at 4470 Julian Road. I got my fill of pear cider, my favorite, and we continued our tour. Next stop, the Mangini Winery, which I'd heard so much about. I fell in love with the place and its proprietress, Mrs. Mangini.
Tell me again your name.
Tony Mangini.
And we are at the Mangini Winery. I've never known how to pronounce that. Mangini.
Mangini.
Okay, beautiful. Now I won't sound
You
so
got
dumb
it.
as
Well,
well.
it's funny. I've been calling it Mangini forever, and I get people correcting me.
Oh, you do?
It's Mangini. I'm like,
Oh, Mangini.
It
No,
doesn't matter, but if you say Mangini, you gotta use your hands. In Italy, his family says Mangini. But when they came to Ellis Island, guineas were big.
oh, yes.
right.
And so a lot of Italians were incensed about being called a guinea.
Uh-huh.
But Mike's family never changed it. So a lot of you say Mangini or Mangini.
Uh-huh.
They say Mangini, so I'm sticking with it.
I like
Perfect.
Yeah.
it. This is gorgeous. Look
Their
at
name,
this.
so call it what they call it.
So that's a dance floor. You're welcome. And then we have this
Right.
little area right here where the bands play.
Gorgeous.
And we're having a blues band come in the day before Father's Day, and they bring in a professional stage and sound system.
Beautiful.
And they're all professionals. A lot of them are at Humphreys, so they're well known in the blues world.
Yeah.
So on their last note, then a San Diego Blues Band will start.
Nice.
And on their last note, another professional band will start. So it just goes
Back and forth. I love that.
It's cute.
Yep.
It's a great day. And I tell everyone to bring their own lawn chairs and a
Yep.
picnic blanket and a pop-up if they want, so it's real casual.
It was hard to leave the place, but the tour continued as Paul led us to our next destination, the Apple Orchard. Paul gave us a tour and a rundown of the beautiful place, another option for a festival location. But I don't remember much of it because by this time, all the tastings I'd been touring were sort of catching up with me. It was a gorgeous day, though, and the sounds of live ukulele followed us along as Andy rocked out. From the orchard, we traveled to Paul's buddy's place at Nickel Beer Company, where I enjoyed some delicious chili beer and a conversation with the brewmaster.
Tom, proprietor of this amazing brewery that we've just enjoyed. So I haven't had a jalapeno beer since they first came out, I think, when
the old Cave Creek chili beer,
exactly.
yeah.
And it was good, but yours is way better.
Yeah.
What a delicious flavor, and you do that right here in this place?
Yeah, so it's our Backcountry Gold, which is the lightest beer that we brew.
Okay.
And then that is blended with fresh jalapenos, basically tied off in a cheesecloth bag in the keg.
Amazing. Not too spicy either.
No, it's really more about the flavor and the aroma, not so much the spice. We do a habanero beer as well, usually a habanero IPA.
Paul was telling me about that one, too.
And that is definitely more focused on the heat.
That was his favorite, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've been here how long in Julian?
We opened the brewery in November of 2013.
Okay, beautiful.
So not quite 3 years.
It's such a gorgeous brewery. We've been taking pictures of your tasting room in here.
Thank you.
You live, of course, in Julian.
Yeah, we live just a half mile away right in town.
What's your favorite part about working and living here?
I just like being out in the country. I like trees more than I like cars. I like open space more than I like shopping malls. So,
Right.
yeah, it's just nice to get out of the congestion, feeling that people are constantly right on top of you than in the city. So,
And what would you tell folks who are contemplating a trip out to your brewery?
well, I would say do it anytime. We're open 7 days a week.
Okay.
Our busy season's definitely kind of in the fall on the weekends.
Right.
But, Julian's great year round. Spring's great up here. We've got summertime, mountain biking and hiking. So,
Yeah.
To me, there's so much more than just the apple harvest and apple pie that it really is a year-round destination.
It really is. And where can folks find information about your brewery on the interwebs?
On the internet, it's Nickel Beer Co.
Okay.
It's nickelbeerco.com.
Sweet. Thank you so much, Tom. This
You're
has
welcome.
been a lovely stop on our trip today.
Excellent.
And I can't wait to try all of your other flavors, but for now, your jalapeno is my favorite.
Thank you.
All right, dude.
Everybody's so grateful to be here, tight community, but we don't really get to a lot of our places often. Like, I haven't been to Tom's place in, 4 or 5 months. I work a lot too.
Right.
And I've got a family. But, but Tony Mangini's and Mangani Winery, which we know. Mangani. And there's also 3 other wineries on the same street right there.
Incredible.
Beautiful places. So I get to go and do, which is really cool. If I have friends come up, I get to go and be like the local tourist. Yeah.
You're going to cook us dinner after
Yeah.
this?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Well,
Monday we got to try to get there by 6.
Dueling ukuleles happens tonight.
yeah.
American Legion Julian, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Gig Town.
Ukulele make a happy sound. I like to play it all around, bringing happiness to my world like a 1 pound portable pretty girl. I take you with me everywhere, to the west coast, the east coast, and in the air. Not much else left to say. I hope you have an ukulele day. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh. Her shape is round, curvy and strong.
So have you seen third over from top left?
Who's that? Right there?
My dad's right of me.
Dude, shut up, Paul. Look at you, how handsome. Thank you for serving our country. And your dad, too.
Yeah. One of my favorite things I ever did. I love it.
As you can see, after an amazing dinner that I was so busy enjoying I forgot to film, Paul took us to his favorite place, the American Legion, where I learned even more about our old friend. The rest of our time there was spent enjoying billiards and vodka with new friends.
Are you blaming that shot on your eye?
Hell yes, I am. What's your excuse?
And then after that, I don't remember much, especially the part about the 100-year-old rum back at Paul's. Anyway, if you find yourself in Julian, please go and visit our new friends, Tony at Mangini Winery, Tom at Nickel Brewing, and of course stop in and say hi to Paul at Julian Hard Cider. Thanks for hanging out with us.